Hi friends, I just wanted to share with you some of my ideas and talk to you on the art of commitment. How do you define commitment? Committing to someone as per the promise, as per the wishes, and as per the mutual agreement between the two. This is what is commitment. You can mutually agree with your peers, with your closed ones, near ones, with your wife, with your relations like mother, father, brother, sister, and everyone. And each one of them will have a replica commitment on you also. These are interrelational commitments between the family and the closed ones. Sometimes what happens? Commitment between yourself and your peers and the family and the relations are like taking sweets. At a time you may take one or two sweets. When you continuously go on taking the sweets, the diminishing optimal return happens, like an economic theory. The more and more you have the sweet, you get into the switch of bitterness. You will not have a good taste. The more and more you taste the sweet at one time, you will have to have a gap in between. You should space in between to have the sweets and have its taste also. The sweetness will remain. If at all, you limit within your limits. Likewise, commitment is also like that. With your wife, with your father, mother, brother, sister, with everyone. There should be a space created by natural laws. Then only it will remain forever. On the other day, I was reading a newspaper wherein a husband and wife have come to the lawyer for a divorce. In the sense, when I went to the reasons for the divorce, it was very trivial. I could take it up at all. The lawyer asked the lady who was there to first claim divorce, and she was telling the lawyer, when asked why at all you want a divorce now, already you are married 10-15 years are over and you have got a son, why do you want to get separated? Lawyer, everything was fine. It was only an arranged marriage for me, and my husband was okay. Was so close, was very affectionate. What should I say? He was loving me like anything for the last 15 years. But this love has been exhibited beyond its limits. In the sense, he has gone beyond the walls and boundaries and put and entangled me in such a way that I can't even have a say in what I do. He started promulgating all the advices, all the things in the way what he wants now. The whole loveliness, the whole affection has turned into possessiveness. I asked him why at all. Even if I talk to his friends and greet them and treat them nicely when they come home, he looks at me differently. He shows a different face. When I ask him, he says, I could understand that he's started setting a doubtness in me. Slowly, it has gone to a level that where he cannot come back from that. And every day I got to answer, I got to reply, I got to tell reasons why at all it has happened. It has come to a level that I cannot speak more even to my son beyond what he has put in. I am very doubtful I can live along with him. He has been very good, I don't deny that, but still, I am not able to tolerate the way in which he is doubting me now and creating firewalls on me at every now and then and asking me to do this, don't do this and that. I am not able to understand. His love has become venom. He has changed. And this is the reason I have come to you for a divorce. Friends, this is what I heard. Even the commitment towards love and affection, there is a limit. You should know where to give in, where not to give in. You should know how you have to spread your love, and you should be conscious of knowing the other person's mind in total. There is a limit for everything. You will have to have space, and you have to leave space for them also to enjoy life. You can't be orderly. The love has its own limits. Your possessiveness should not harbinger the other person or create a hatredness in you because of your over possessiveness. It is not necessary. Why at all you have this? Don't do that. Try to let him. Learn the art of letting him. Everyone has a say, everyone has got something in their mind. And they have to give respect for their feeling. Feel that they are also come here with something, with some responsibilities. What you have, what you possess in yourself, the other person also has that. If you had followed that, these things wouldn't have happened. When the lawyer asked the husband, why at all you prefer a divorce? Lawyer, I would like to say one thing. I lost my mother. She committed suicide. I was a loner in the family when I was brought up. After some time also, I lost my father too, in a very early age. I was alone. I don't have anyone. I was thrown out like an orphan. There was nobody to love me, to care me. What all I am today is self-made. I have lived like that. So anymore, I don't want to lose anyone in my life. That's the reason I showered all my love to my wife and son. I can't allow them. I can't afford to lose them. I don't want them to go away from me. That's the reason I've been exhibiting. I want them to be under my control, under my leverage and nothing else. How trivial this is also. The lawyer again laughed at him. My dear gentlemen, both of you have come to me for very, very flimsy reasons. Please learn the art of having your commitment, infusing your commitment at the same time. How do you enforce the commitment? To what extent? You can't set boundaries on. You will have to adapt to changes of these commitments at all levels. After all, what is husband and wife relationship? It's out of love. And love also, you should make the other person to live at her will, at her whims, at her fancies. Don't set limits for them, because they have come with so much of inputs in life. What you possess, please understand, they also possess enough. But they know how to deliver, how to activate that possessiveness, unlike you. Don't you ever think that, don't you ever underestimate the strengths of your partner. Give equal right to the strength. When you shower the love, to what level it has to be, it will be very good. Be level-headed. Don't try to make people compromise on all your opinions. Showering the best will come to you automatically. Life is something very physical. You are going to live for some years. If you want to live those years happily, you should know how to adapt, give in and give out in all errands of your activity with your partner, with your children, with your mother, father. If you are not able to draw lines, with all these relationship, you will not live up to what you wanted. Better be committed. The commitment are adaptable. Commitment or flexible. Understand that. Make yourself also happy. Make the other person who is living with you also be, let them live happily. Everyone has got their duties. Everyone will live up to their duties without fail. Have faith in that. That is what is commitment all about. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.